Hey math kids, today we're going to talk about circles, arcs, and sectors. We are in chapter 6, section A in your book. And we're going to just start with some basic definitions for everything. So if we have a circle, remember the distance from here to here. So from the center to any point on the circle, we're going to call that the radius. And area would be everything that's colored in right here. And circumference is going to be the outside of the circle. It's like the idea of perimeter. Perimeter of a circle is circumference. We also have the arc. So that's just a piece of the circumference. So maybe we have two radii that are defining a sector, and then just that curved part right there, which I'll put in green just to be clear. This green part is the arc of the circle. When we're thinking of a circle like that, we can call this the interior angle, so the angle that we rotate from radii to radii. And sector would be like that pizza slice. So if we just filled in this piece of the circle defined by the arc and the angle and these two radii, that's called a sector. Okay, so all of that can be found in the first section. It's in a blue box. Now we're going to move on to example 1. And it says, for the given figure, find three significant figures. So we have a sector of a circle, it looks like. This is 3 centimeters. It says that these are the same, so that means that's 3 centimeters also. And then we have 48 degrees right there. And it says we want to find the length of the arc. So we have this. Okay. And since it's given in degrees, we're going to use the arc length formula that they give us on the previous page to this. And it's theta over 360 times by 2 pi r. Okay, so our theta is 48. It's over 360. 2 times pi times r, which is 3. So I would just jump to a calculator at this point. So we do 48 divided by 360, and then we times that by 2 times pi. Where'd pi go? Oh, I'm not used to this calculator. I seriously can't find pi. Where did it go? Oh, it's right there. Pi. And then times 3. Okay. So we want to write this out to 3 significant figures, so that's going to be 2.51. And since length in this problem was measured in centimeters, the length is 2.51 centimeters. Now part B asks for the perimeter of the sector. So what that's going to be is it's going to be 3 plus 3 plus the arc length, and we just figured that out. So it's going to be 3 plus 3 plus 2.51. So that's going to be 6, 7, 8. 8.51. Once again, it's a length, so it's centimeters. Okay, and the final part on this example, the area of the sector. So for the area of the sector, we have this formula. Once again, it's on the previous page if you want to see it in the book. Times by pi r squared. So we'll plug it into that. So our theta is 48. And then we have pi times 3 squared. Go back to our calculator. We get 48 divided by 360. Then we times that by pi. Then we times that by 3 squared. And this time we get 3.77. So it's 3 significant figures, so 3 numbers that matter. But then we need to round this 6 up to a 7. So 3.77 centimeters squared, because it was talking about area. Okay, so let's move on. Oh, that's the only example. So if you need additional help, come to Math Lab. Until next time, calculator.